You're not broke because life is unfair. You're broke because you've been trained to move slow, think small, and wait for permission. Look around. Most guys your age wake up late, scroll for an hour, talk about business like it's a movie, then complain that money never shows up. But a small group of men under 25 are quietly stacking cash while everyone else is distracted. What do they know that you don't? Why do some guys your age suddenly start winning while others stay stuck for years? And what's the brutal habit most broke men refuse to kill? Stay with me, because two truths are coming that might make you uncomfortable. But they might also change the way you move starting tonight. A few years ago, I met a guy who was 22. Nothing special at first glance. Shape shows, old phone, quiet type. Every night around 11 p.m., while his friends were on Discord arguing about games, he was learning a skill online. Copywriting, sales psychology, human behavior, no applause, no likes, no motivational speeches, just quiet work. 3 months later, he landed his first freelance client. No huge money, but it was proof. Here's the harsh truth. Most people won't say out loud. Money before 25 rarely comes from motivation. It comes from obsession with a skill that other people are too impatient to learn. So here's the move. Pick one skill that connects to money, sales, editing, coding, marketing, writing, something valuable. Then attack it daily, like your future depends on it, because it does. But here's the shape. Skill alone doesn't make you rich. I watched another guy who was insanely talented at design. His work was beautiful, better than professionals, still broke. Why? Because he was scared to sell. Let me ask you something. How many talented people do you know who are still invisible? The market doesn't reward talent. It rewards people who can put their talent in front of strangers and ask for money without flinching. That's uncomfortable for most people, but discomfort is the entrance fee. Start small. Send 5 messages offering your skill today. Reach out to businesses, creators, startups. You'll get ignored, maybe rejected. Good. Rejection is the fastest training program on earth. And something strange happens after enough attempts. You stop being afraid. No, here's another brutal pattern I noticed. The guys making real money early treat time differently. Most people treat time like background noise. Wake up whenever, work whenever, scroll whenever. But the young earners move like time is a weapon. I knew a 19-year-old who woke up before sunrise every day. No, because he loved mornings, because mornings were quiet, no notifications, no noise, just work. 2 focused hours before the world wakes up can beat 10 distracted hours later. So ask yourself something honestly. How many hours yesterday were actually productive? No, thinking about working. No, planning to start tomorrow real work. No. Here's the first pattern break most people never expect. Making money young isn't about working more hours. It's about eliminating the habits that silently drain your energy. Late night scrolling, constant entertainment, arguing online with strangers. Each one feels small, but stack them together and they quietly steal years. The guys who win early protect their attention like it's gold. Phone away. Noise off, work first, everything else later. But there's another uncomfortable truth coming, and this one might sting. Most people, they want to look successful before they become successful. Nice clothes, fancy coffee, new phone every year, image over assets. Meanwhile, the quiet guy in basic clothes is reinvesting everything. For his eyes, skills. One is buying validation, the other is buying virage. Which one do you think wins in 5 years? Here's something interesting. Almost every young earner I've studied had a phase where they looked boring to everyone else. No parties, no constant hanging out, just building, and people judged them for it. But later those same people started asking, how did you do it? No, we're getting close to the twist I promised earlier. Because here's the truth that flips everything. Money before 25 is rarely about money. It's about identity. Most people still see themselves as students, kids, beginners, people waiting for instructions. But the moment someone decides, I solve problems and I get paid for it, everything changes. They stop consuming and start producing. They stop watching opportunities and start creating them. Let me ask you something important. Do you see yourself as someone who earns or someone who waits? That answer quietly controls your bank account. And there's one more thing most broke men avoid: responsibility. Blaming the economy feels easier. Blaming luck feels easier. But responsibility is power. The moment you say, my situation is my fault, something strange happens. You also gain the power to fix it. That's the second pattern break. Responsibility sounds heavy, but it's actually freedom. Because if you cause the problem, you can also change the outcome. No, imagine something. It's late at night, the room is quiet, and you're working on something real, a skill, a project, it's a client message. You this decision row are still scrolling through other people's lives. It's quite quiet moment right there. What is the difference? What you do decisions repeat day. Wake up earlier, pick one skill, sell it even if it scares you. Cut the habits draining your focus. Reinvest what you earn, and most importantly, start acting like the man who already solved his money problem. Because the truth is simple. The world doesn't start paying you when you turn 25. It starts paying you the moment you stop moving like everyone else.